and welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC, Davo. Yeah! With me today, we have Kells.
How you do that there?
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Brainers.
We have Neil.
Hey, everybody.
And we have a wonderful special guest, Allie.
Gee, Ladle Brainers.
So here's the thing, you guys. I was going back through and I was looking at stuff. And when we do topics about foreign countries, we've done Canada, we've done Australia, we did Norway. I'm sure we've done others. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
We did Texas.
We did Texas. That is a foreign country. We tend to not do as well as we could because we are dumb Americans. So, yeah, it's true. So I thought what we would do is bring in a little outside help. And that's why Allie's here. Allie, what are we doing today?
We are going to do a quiz about Ireland.
And how are you outside help?
I live in Ireland, and I've lived here for the past 13 years. And I'm married to an Irish person.
Yes, but are you an Irish person by birth?
No, I'm afraid I'm not. I am a dumb American as well.
Hey!
But I think that I have done a lot of learning since I've lived outside of America. So
Oh, good. We need all the help we can get.
the thing about America is that it's so big that you can kind of stay relatively close wherever you are, and you've still gone a very far distance. You've still done a lot. Whereas over here in Ireland, it's very small. So across the country is only 3 hours.
That's
So
crazy.
it's a different sort of feeling.
So before we get into this, Allie, I'm going to have Neil explain the rules.
Why, I'd love to explain the rules. The rules are each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories of 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points with a few bonus points thrown in here and there. And then a final question, which is worth up to 100 points.
Take it away, Allie.
Okay, so to kick us off, I thought that we could do a kind of a category 0 to get us in the Irish state of mind. So these questions aren't worth any points because I don't think you'll get any of them right.
Whoa.
Just for a bit of fun.
Your strategy is I want to make them feel stupid, but I don't want to penalize them.
Exactly. I don't want to make you feel dumb, and I don't want you guys to lose any points. But it's just a bit of an idea of kind of how Ireland is, So
Okay.
this category 0 is called Irish sayings.
Hmm.
So question 1. Ready?
Yeah, oh, gosh,
Ready?
yes.
What would it mean if a person said they would put it on the long finger?
Put it on a long finger.
Andy, family show.
Right. Yes, Andy. Decorum. Put it on the long finger.
Okay, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'll lock in.
Okay. Davo, since you locked in first.
Now they're going to go fishing.
I like
Okay. That's a good guess. Andy?
They're going to think about it or consider it.
Okay. And Kel?
They're going to block your shot in basketball.
Yeah.
Very good. So clean sweep. Nobody got that right. But
Okay.
Andy got closest. So it's to procrastinate. They're going to leave it to be done some other time.
Okay.
They're like, I'm not going to do this right now.
Oh,
I like
I
that.
like that.
I really do.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
actually really a handy saying. Okay.
Long finger handy.
Okay, so question 2. What would you be doing if you were going for the messages?
Going for the
Locked
messages.
Locked in. Going
Locked
for the
in.
Okay, Andy, you locked in first.
Yes. Going to church?
And Kels
I was thinking going to get the paper.
and Davo.
I was thinking going to get the mail.
Again, all wrong.
Nice.
But very
Nice.
close. Very close. So for some reason, and I have no idea why, and nobody I've asked knows why, is going to the grocery store to get food, to do your food
What?
shopping.
Going to
Oh.
get the messages.
That genuinely makes no sense.
I know. Welcome to Ireland.
Hey.
Okay. So number 3, if someone were to ask you, what's the crack? What are they asking?
Locked in. I actually know this.
What's the crack?
It's an Irish word. It's CRAIC.
What's the
Oh.
crack?
So this has nothing to do with cocaine.
No, I don't think so.
I'm locked up. I'm locked in.
And locked up.
I'm locked up. Tell you stop eating all that cheese. I'm locked in.
Okay. Kels, why don't we go with you first?
Hold on.
I was thinking
Jeez. Okay.
So
I'm good.
And the expression was, what's the crack?
Mhm.
Right. I figured out asking you what's happening or what's the word.
Okay. Davo?
Yeah, it's kind of like what's the crack is where's the good time? What's happening? What's going down?
Okay. And Andy?
And I wrote, what's up?
Very good. You guys all got it right.
Yay.
Yay.
What's the
So yeah,
crack?
you kind of would ask them like, is there a plan? You know, what's going on? What's happening? Any fun? That sort of thing.
I watch the Try channel on YouTube, so
Well, also there's,
So that's
there's
the
an
only
old
reason I got
American
that.
saying. There's an old American saying, "What's cracking?"
Yeah, that is.
So
That's true. I
was
don't know
going
if
off of
that has
that.
any.
what's crack-a-lacking?
No, nobody says that.
Nobody?
I
Actually,
I say that to my kids all the time.
It lives on.
But lacking
I-
you spelled Laicing to make it appropriate.
Well, just because it's funny and they think it's hilarious when I say it. But they're young. They're only little.
Yeah.
Okay, so last one in the Irish sayings. When a person replies with, sure, you know yourself, to a question, what are they saying? It could
That
also be
is-
answered for, how are you?
Okay.
Sure you know yourself.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Andy, since you locked in first.
The same.
Okay. Davo?
I was going for something similar. It was like, yeah, it was basically what Andy said. It was like, yes, and you.
Okay. And Kels?
The same vein. I couldn't word it that properly, but yeah, I was like, yeah, you know.
Okay,
I'd
so
say.
yeah, you guys pretty much all got it right again. So it's kind of like, everything's fine, you know, all good. It's kind of a non-committal answer, you know, like fine.
That's
Okay,
a lot of
so that's
words
not
for
bad.
fine. Yeah, we got 2 out of 4.
Not bad.
2 out of
Wish we
4.
were getting points.
Very good. I might could have kept that one in there. So Neil had no faith. He didn't think you guys would get any of them right. He's like,
I would trust Neil's judgment on what we do and don't know. He's experienced so much disappointment.
I know.
Mostly they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go on to the real quiz now.
I'm warmed up.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody
ready.
warmed up? Everybody in the Irish state of mind?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the warm-up round.
Okay, so the first category is St. Patrick's Day.
All
Since
right.
hopefully this will be out around St. Patrick's Day.
That's the plan,
So-
isn't it, Andy?
It is the plan. I'll have to look up and see when St. Patrick's Day is.
It's the same day every
March
year. I think.
17th, the same as every
March
year.
17th?
Every year. Which is a Wednesday.
Okay. don't normally celebrate it, so I didn't have it on my calendar or anything.
It's on every calendar you buy in every store.
Not
a
going
major
out and
holiday.
getting the St. Patrick's Day greeting cards and picking up the St. Patrick's Day cake at the bakery.
You sure can. Everything's green, even beer.
Okay.
Question 1. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
St. Patrick was born in Ireland. True or false?
I'm locked in.
I hate true or false questions.
I know it.
50-50.
I know, and that's
I'm
the
locking
worst
in.
part. I'm
Well,
locked
don't worry.
in.
This is the only one. So, Davo, go ahead.
False.
Okay. Kels?
I went out on a limb and said false.
Okay. And Andy?
Yeah, I don't think you'd have asked if it was true, so I went with false.
Very good. Everybody's right. He wasn't. He's thought to have been born in Wales. Like, there's not a lot of like hard evidence on his life, but most historians believe that he was born in Wales and then that he came to Ireland later in his life. So, good job.
Woohoo.
Good start.
Question 2. Which creature was St. Patrick thought to have run out of Ireland?
Locked in.
Locked in?
I've got between 2.
Andy really doesn't pay attention to St. Patrick's Day, does he?
No, I said I'm trying to decide between 2.
I have never met someone who just has no regard for St. Patrick's Day like Andy does. No,
I don't know how in the States you couldn't. Like, it's huge over there.
Well,
which is so
I'm
funny.
Sure.
Because it's
I have
not
done things
really
on St.
that
Patrick's
huge over
Day,
here.
but it's not like I have the day memorized. Like, it's like, oh, St. Patrick's Day's coming up.
I mean, I'm with Andy, though. I'm the same way. For a long time, like, it always caught me off guard. Oh, St. Patrick's Day today? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm locked in.
Okay. Davo, go ahead.
he drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Shoot.
Andy?
I had it between rats and snakes, and I went with rats.
And Kel?
Well, Samuel L. Jackson was tired of them being on the plane. I went with snakes.
It is snakes. Although that's not true. The climate of Ireland isn't right for snakes. We've never had snakes on Ireland.
Oh, okay.
So what historians believe is that what it was is that they were calling the Druidic priests snakes. So he flushed out all of the other religion out of Ireland during his time.
I see.
But no, there's never been snakes here. I mean, there are now because of like pet trade and things like that, but
Not like
they
garter
aren't
snakes.
wild. So, question 3. The first ever recorded St. Patrick's Day parade was held in 1601 in which U.S. state?
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Kels?
Said Massachusetts.
Andy?
Yeah, that early, it can only be Virginia or Massachusetts, I would think. I went with Virginia.
Okay, and Davo?
I followed Andy's logic. I went with Virginia.
When and how you sweep is a vital part of curling.
Neil was ready.
It's
Let me
not where
think
you
about
think.
this for a minute. Let me think about this.
Wait,
for a
what's the
minute.
oldest city in the U.S.?
Oh, come on.
European city.
Oh, in Florida?
Florida?
Yep. It's
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh,
Exactly.
that makes
the,
sense in a weird way. Yep.
The
Oh,
priest
wow.
there was apparently Irish and missed home and wanted to have a parade.
That's a great question.
That's a clever
Yeah.
question.
But you're right. They didn't have another one again until the first one in Boston. And that was, I think, in the 1800s. So,
Oh, okay.
and then in New York and then everywhere
Okay.
else.
And then
They
everywhere.
didn't actually have one in Ireland for like a really long time. Okay, so question 4. What city holds annual events such as the Valley of the Vapors Music Festival, downtown bathtub races, and most importantly, the shortest St. Patrick's Day parade at only 98 feet.
Whoa.
98 feet.
They hold a record.
Bathtub 98 feet. Where is
I know, like, why
it's
bother?
a city. There's hundreds of thousands of cities in the world.
Yeah.
So,
But it has
to do with St. Patrick's, so it's probably not Beijing.
I'm locked in.
You've narrowed it
So
down.
will I read it again?
Totally not there.
If this is the same, I only
reckon.
recognize the music festival. It's the same music festival I'm thinking of, which I'm. Okay, I'm locked in. This is intriguing.
I'll take
I
the
feel
easy
confident.
I would like the easy mode.
Okay, it's in Arkansas.
I'm right.
I'm locked in. All makes sense now.
Does it?
Yep.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm locked in. Wait a minute. No? Yes? Okay, I'm locked in. I'm going to feel dumb, but that's all right. I've done that many times for people's entertainment.
Okay,
I'm
Andy,
like-
since you locked in without the easy mode.
It's in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Kel
Hot Springs.
and Davo.
I picked the wrong Springs. I
Eureka.
picked Eureka Springs.
It is Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Dang it.
Sonic Youth played there a couple years ago, and I considered going. That's how I was aware of it.
All right. At the end of category 1, we've got Davo and Andy tied with 20, and Kels has 25.
All right.
All right.
Good job,
Anybody's
guys. Not too bad for a first round. Okay, so category 2 is movies.
All right.
How did you do that, Allie?
What?
It's just serendipitous that Kells gets a lead, and immediately afterward it goes to a strong suit.
Before you complain, I have a category for each of you.
Oh yay!
Oh,
D&D.
nice.
I got a D&D category from Ireland.
Almost. I have a history category for you, Davo.
Oh boy!
Oh, I thought it was going to be the alcohol category, but that's different.
Or the
Yeah.
alcohol category.
I
Yeah,
like
that could be it.
I'll take the alcohol category.
So you got 2.
Well, my history category has some medieval history in it.
Boom! D&D
So,
history in it.
because
Yeah.
Ireland has medieval history.
Yes, it does.
In fact, I live in a medieval city.
Nice.
Okay, so anyway, category 2, movies. Question 1. Which Irish actor played the title role in Lawrence of Arabia?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay, Kels?
Peter O'Toole.
Davo?
Peter O'Toole.
And Andy.
Peter O'Toole.
Very good. I thought that might be a softball. So, question 2. What is the name of the 1952 drama romance that was filmed primarily in County Mayo and starred Maureen O'Hara and John Wayne?
Locked
Locked
in.
in.
I know 100% Kels that you know the answer to this.
Then how come I cannot think of it?
Quick, look at your coffee table.
I probably don't have it, Davo. I'm locked in.
Okay. Go ahead and give it to us then.
The Quiet Man.
You.
Yeah, that's Kells.
Davo
Quiet man.
and Andy.
The Quiet Man.
Very good. I knew you knew it.
Come on.
It's like the only connection I have with those two.
yeah, that's kind of the only connection they have, I think. Okay, so question 3. For 5 points apiece, name both actors of the father-son duo who have starred together in multiple films, including Calvary, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and Psychic.
Father and son.
Hooja what? I didn't see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
I did, and I can't imagine. I am bringing out Ray Guy.
Well, why don't you tell him it's a twofer?
Well, I can give you a hint on the Harry Potter one if you like.
Okay, I'll take
We'll
a
take
hint on Ray Guy.
Back out.
They were both in multiple movies of the Harry Potter franchise. They were just both in that movie together. So they both played characters in the franchise. They're just both in that one movie together.
Ray.
I'm still fine with Ray Guy.
You need Ray Guy, Andy?
I need Ray Guy.
I'm gonna lock in with the guess, but I only have one.
Okay.
No, I'll throw in a second name. I know it's not right, but I'm writing it. I'm locked in.
Okay. So, Kels, go ahead and give me your answer.
I throw out Brendan Gleeson and maybe his father, Jackie.
Okay.
I know it's different.
Okay, so Davo and Andy
Now
then.
Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
How do you kick 2 footballs at once so well?
Wow.
He's got 2 feet.
Yes.
True, he does.
And a fractured tailbone now.
My coccyx.
So, Kels, you did get Brendan right, and his son, Donal Gleeson.
Oh,
That's his son?
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the Star Wars trilogy?
Yeah,
He
he's
was
been in a load of
Hux?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Brendan Gleeson's son. Yeah.
I didn't know
So,
that. He's real good.
Yeah, they're both really good. If you haven't seen more Brendan Gleeson stuff, you definitely should, because
Well, he was
the
in 28
apple does
Days
not
Later.
far fall from the tree. Like, they're a very talented family.
Wow.
But yeah. Okay. So question 4 is a tribon.
Yay.
Ooh.
And I have an easy mode. If you need it, I'll tell you the year that it was made. Okay.
Okay.
So Liam Neeson, Julia Roberts, and Aidan Quinn.
Did Julia Roberts get kidnapped as his daughter?
By Aidan Quinn.
Yeah.
Particular
At some point, somebody had to acknowledge that Liam Neeson was just a terrible dad.
I'm gonna lock
After
in with a
what, the
guess.
4th movie?
Yeah.
When social service is going to get involved.
Yeah,
I'm
no
locking in with a guess.
Of course,
Okay.
it's all right. Easy modeness.
Okay.
Locked in. I'm locked in. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I just don't remember. All right. I'm locked in.
Okay. So just easy mode for Davo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So it was made in 1996.
Oh,
I'm right.
It will help if I know when
Bollocks.
this came out.
ugh.
I think my answer is probably super
That's not
wrong.
right. 1996. Come on. All right. I'm going to lock in with the totally
Sorry?
wrong answer. All right. I'm locked in.
Okay. So, Kels, what did you get?
I guessed Rob Roy.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Ruh-oh,
Andy, what did you
Raggy.
get?
I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I don't remember Julia Roberts in this for some reason, but it's been a very long time. Michael Collins.
And Davo.
Mystic Pizza.
Andy got it right. Michael Collins.
Michael Collins.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch that movie.
I did a long time ago, and I'm just thinking I need to go back and watch it again.
I only heard about it today because I was doing a Liam Neeson movies quiz. That's how I came over with Rob Roy.
I'm just taking quizzes. It's Sunday morning.
Yeah. Get in
Some
the
people
mood,
do
man.
crosswords.
Kels does Sporkle.
Well, and you guys
Exactly.
wonder why he wins. Because
Yeah.
he
It's-
practices
we don't
his
wonder.
quizzing.
It's been working out that muscle. The rest of our
Yeah.
brains are rhombus shaped.
Again with the rhombus shape. Wish I knew geometry so I'd understand that joke.
All right. At the end of round 2, Davo has 40. Andy and Kels are tied with 50.
Oh, man. It's a close one.
I can't
Still
believe I'm still in
anybody's
this. I feel so bad.
Okay, so category 3 is alcohol.
Woot.
Oh,
sorry.
boy.
That's probably
There you go, Davo.
Okay, so question 1. How many years is the lease for the Guinness Brewery at St. James Gate, Dublin?
Excuse me?
How many years is the lease?
How many years is the lease?
Mm-hmm.
I'm locked in. I
When,
actually,
when it was signed, how many years was it good for?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
What?
Sorry.
You don't have to be snotty there, Andy.
It's once because you called him a rhombus.
I called it's our brain. I said our brains are rhombus shaped.
No. I'm talking
Oh,
about when
no.
you had the rhombus your way to.
It's cruel.
Yeah, when you turn rhombus into a verb is what I got.
All right. I'm locked in, sure.
I'm also locked in.
Me too.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that I was still waiting on Kel. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
Andy, go ahead, so.
I just randomly grabbed 1,000 years.
Davo?
999 years.
What?
Okay.
No. Are you?
I don't feel
Wait a
as
minute,
bad about my guess.
Is there a range? Did he just prices right me?
I didn't.
This isn't a Price is Right question, no.
It's a very good Price is Right question.
And Kels?
I just said 500 years.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
I know it's really long.
It is. It's very long. It's 9,000 years.
Wow.
9,000 years. I
Yeah.
like the fact that when they were working on the lease, somebody went, 10,000 years, that's just ridiculous.
That's too much.
Let's back that down.
Yeah, let's be a little more conservative.
So it's going to be like the year 10,014 is when the lease is due.
So the lease is signed by Arthur Guinness in 1760, and it's for like a 4-acre site to use all of the land there, and it was supposedly for £45 a month in perpetuity. Like, so supposedly they still only pay £45 a month.
Wow.
Okay, so question 2. Name the 3 ingredients that go into an Irish coffee.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
So I feel like I've been around Davo when he's had an Irish coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're so good.
Did he have a real Irish coffee or some kind of American?
I mean,
Not-
It had
we're in
green
this country.
drizzle on the top of it and little green sprinkles, of course. And a little straw that said, "Kiss me, I'm Irish."
So it was American then, yeah. Okay.
Totally authentic, 100% Irish.
All right, I'm locked in.
So, okay, Kels, what did you come up with then?
I said Bailey's, coffee, and cream.
Okay. Davo?
I said whiskey, coffee, and whipped cream.
And Andy.
Fancy.
Coffee, whiskey, and heavy cream. It can be whipped cream or regular cream, but cream.
Okay. So, coffee, whiskey, and whipped cream
Boom.
Oh.
because
So-
it's a layered drink.
Boom. Yeah.
So I don't see myself enjoying that at all.
They're delicious,
so nice.
but it doesn't have orange juice, and so you're not going to like it.
Oh, that's
Well,
how you
you-
feel? That's
That's
what you
how I
put out
feel.
in the world? That's what
Yeah,
you put
that's-
in the world?
Put it out in the
don't
world.
like, I don't like
That-
the taste of coffee.
Yeah, there you go. Shocking.
I don't like coffee.
You're not supposed to use a lot of whiskey, just a tipple of whiskey, not like a huge amount.
Wait a minute.
And then
What amount was that?
A
How
tipple.
much?
just a tipple,
Oh,
like
I like
just
that
a little
word now.
splash, not like
It's like a
shots
tipple's
and
like
shots
half
of-
a shot. It's like a little
Yeah.
tiny amount.
It's not that much. And then you use whipped cream because it has to lay on the top of the coffee. The idea is that it doesn't get mixed in you drink it and you get a little taste of the whipped cream as it goes past, but like you're not mixing it in as like a creamer. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So I'm debating whether or not to give points to Andy, because although he did say whipped cream, he specifically said cream. It could be whipped.
Yeah, it's true. I
points.
I have never thought of it being so very specific to whipped cream. I've had it you have it with a heavy cream, like not milk, but you can have it whipped or just in there. So
I would give Andy points because heavy cream is clotted. It's really, it's not like half and half where you blop it in there. It's like you spoon in what your cream. So I would give Andy points.
I'm gonna leave it up to the Irish expert.
No, yeah, I
Full-
agree. You
full credit,
did say
partial
whipped
credit?
cream, so you can have full credit. That's fine.
Okay.
So, which 2 Irish cities host a Jameson's whiskey distillery? And it's for 5 points apiece.
ooh.
Irish.
Where is Jameson made?
In Ireland.
Thanks,
But
Neil.
where?
I'm locked in.
Man,
I'm locked in.
I genuinely don't know where Jameson's made. I'm going to say that because I genuinely don't know. All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, Andy?
I just know one of the two. I know Dublin for sure, but I can't imagine where the other one is.
Okay, Kels?
I said Dublin and Galway.
And Davo?
I also said Dublin and Galway.
Dublin and Middleton in Cork.
I-
It actually was in Middleton first, and then as the brand grew, they bought and second distillery in Dublin.
I was actually thinking Cork, and I didn't know any cities in Cork. And I knew you wouldn't take just Cork.
Well, Cork is a big place.
Yes, well, big for you guys. We're here in America.
That's true. Well, Cork City is big, but then the county of Cork is also big as well. And actually, Middleton in Cork isn't very big. It's actually quite small, but it's a neat little town.
Well, it's got Jameson in it. Let's do
I
it.
know, yeah. Okay, so question 4. Poitín became widely distilled illegally in rural areas of Ireland in the 1660s because of taxation and legalization by the English Parliament. What year was distillation of poitín made legal in the Republic of Ireland?
Well, I've
So
already used Ray Guy.
Is there do we have a range?
Within 5 years.
I'm locked in.
So do you guys know what poitín is?
I do.
No, ma'am.
I do know what
Okay,
poutine
so-
is.
I will explain what poitín is. Poitín is a moonshine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm locked
Let's
in.
see here. I'm locked in.
Dave will go ahead and tell me what year.
I think it's relatively recent because, brewing of moonshine in general, I know in the States was illegal for a very, very long time. So I went with 2012.
Okay. Kels?
They say 2000 party over, oops, out of town. So tonight I'm going to party like it's 1999.
Okay, so 1999.
Yes.
And Andy.
Ireland broke away from England between the world wars, and so I'm going to guess it's one of the first things they did when they became a republic. So I said 1920.
One of them got points.
Yes, one of you got points. So Kels is the closest. It was in 1997.
Dang it.
And that's only in the Republic of Ireland. It's still illegal in Northern Ireland.
Man, Prince for the win. That's what I'm talking about.
That works all the time.
It does. 99% of the time.
It works every time.
Every time. So, yeah, they actually, poitín is kind of like the grandfather of moonshine, of American moonshine, which I thought was kind of cool.
We need to move on. I'm sounding like a horrible, horrible alcoholic right now. This all
Sorry.
sounds so good.
I think you sound like a great alcoholic, Dave, though.
Oh.
All right. At the end of round 3, Davo has 55. Kels and Andy are tied with 65.
Anybody's game.
Very close game. Very close game. Okay, so next category is literature.
Oh, books.
Oh, boy.
How many Irish comic books are there? Not
I'm
many.
sure there's probably
All
a
right.
few.
All right.
One or two.
Okay, so question 1. The late 19th to early 20th century was a prolific time for Irish writers of plays, novels, and poetry. For 2 points each, name 5 of these literary men. Any of them from the late 19th century to the earliest 20th century.
I'm just going to go with names I know.
I got one.
Me too.
And then I have a bonus, but only after you've answered.
Locked in.
There should be. I should know this, and I don't.
I got 2.
I got 1, and I'm just kind of happy I got 1.
I don't. Oh, wait a minute. 3. I just thought there'd be more Lucky Charms questions.
Sorry. Again, Lucky Charms is an American thing. We don't have that here, which is a shame because the marshmallows are delicious. I tell you, that's one of the few things that I miss about the States is stuff like Lucky Charms. And
It's hard garbage cereal.
Yeah. A lot of the things that I miss are food based.
That's fair.
All right, I'm locked in with. No, I'm not. I'm locked in with 2. I don't want to delay this any longer.
You know, you can buy like
Kelly?
5-pound bags of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Can
Oh,
you?
no. Don't do that. Don't
They're,
do
I mean,
that.
they're
Yeah, don't do
knockoffs.
that.
They're knockoffs, but they're basically the same thing.
I was about to say that would make me
Where do
sick.
you can you put me in touch with your dealer?
Like, I mean,
Google
I
it.
know I've gained like at least 20 pounds of COVID weight, but I'd be willing to gain a pound or 2 more for a whole bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Allie, please don't do that. It'll shock the system. I don't think it's
It will,
been
it
on this
would.
long.
And
would,
Dave
it
will
would.
call
So
you a
sick.
rhombus. And that hurts.
I
just
think I'm
hurts.
already there. So is everybody locked in?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Andy, what did you get?
I have Joyce, Yates, Beckett, Bono, and The Edge.
Okay. Close. You went out of the time period on the last 2, but
They're old. They're older.
they are older, but not.
I mean,
not
they've
early,
aged well.
Yeah, not late 19th century old though.
Feels
Maybe
like they've
not.
been around that long.
It
Really does.
Okay. David, what did you get?
I just said Joyce and Sinclair. That's all I got.
Sinclair.
Yeah, Upton Sinclair.
Upton
That's the only
Sinclair.
thing I could think of.
Is Upton Sinclair Irish?
No.
No, he's American.
Okay, I was,
Yeah.
I was like,
I just wrote down something so I wouldn't just have one.
okay. I was like, is that something I should know? But
These are
okay.
2 people that know how to write.
And Kel.
Joyce, Yates, and Wilde.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought,
So when I was writing this question, when I was writing the literature category, I was like, okay, I can use this one and this one and this one. And the more I kind of looked and tried to find questions, I noticed that all of them were active during the same time period, basically, the same maybe 30 or 40 years. So I was like, well, that doesn't make a lot of sense to write 4 questions about the same sort of people at the same sort of time.
Mhm.
So James Joyce, W.B. Yeats, John Synge, Bram Stoker,
hey,
Oscar Wilde,
Hey.
George Bernard Shaw, or Samuel Beckett.
All right. I got 3.
I got 3.
I got
So-
one.
Yes, you did. Good job. Okay. So,
Good for you.
for an extra 2 points, I do have a bonus. So alongside Yeats, this woman, a dramatist, playwright, and theater manager, helps to found the Abbey Theatre in Dublin. And she
No
kind of knew
idea.
almost all of them.
Oh.
And is very famous here.
I'm locked in with a guess.
I got nothing.
Just right up in Sinclair.
No.
It's not
Sinclair
right,
Lewis.
but it's a name.
Sinclair Lewis.
It's also a woman.
Sinclair. It is. Mrs. Upton Sinclair.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Andy, are you locked in?
Right. I don't have a guy.
This is just a bonus question.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just bonus.
I
It's
got
just for
nothing.
you.
I'm locked in with I got nothing.
Okay. So, Counts, what did you think?
I said Olivia Wilde.
Wrong time period. Again.
I like it though.
Overshot it. Overshot it.
And Davo?
I said Mrs. Bram Stoker.
No. So it was actually Lady Augusta Gregory. She lived in Galway, and she lived in a place called Cool Park. And it's this big sprawling mansion and grounds and things. And she was kind of like very modern for her time period. And she held salons where all of these really famous people would come, and they would write poetry, and they would put on plays, and they would just sit around and talk. And there's this tree on the grounds that has initials and names carved into them, and all of these people, almost every single one of the people that I said in the question, are on that tree. They were all there. And
That's
then
cool.
loads of other people. So she was really instrumental during that time to revive all of that kind of playwriting and novel writing and things like that. So in Ireland, and I'm sure other places, but definitely in Ireland, she's quite famous.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so question 2. Emma Donoghue won the Irish Book Award and was shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize in 2010 for this novel, and was nominated for an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA for writing the screenplay for the 2015 film version of it. What is the name of the book? And I have an easy mode if you need it.
Please.
Please, yeah.
Please.
I got
Easy
nothing.
mode for me.
Okay. So the easy mode is actress Brie Larson won an Oscar for her
Locked
portrayal
in.
of the main character Joy in the film adaptation.
Locked in. Andy, do you know who Brie Larson is?
Yes.
Okay.
She was Captain Marvel.
Yes.
for which she won her Oscar. So you would answer.
Oh,
Don't do it,
girls.
Andy.
Do it.
Don't do it, Andy.
Do it.
No.
It is not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I know the name of the movie, but I don't know the name of the book unless they have the same name. I guess I'm locked in.
Okay. So, Davo?
Room.
Oh, thank goodness.
Andy?
Room. I just thought maybe the book had different name. That's what threw me off. I thought the way you worded it, it sounded like the book had different name than the film.
It might. I just know what she won her Oscar for.
That's what I hung my hat on.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's Room.
Yay.
That's right.
Not the
Yeah.
room,
Okay.
which is
No,
horrendous.
that's different. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a different. Well,
Yes.
I don't know. I think that Room is fairly disturbing as well.
No,
But-
horrendous as in a terrible piece of film.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Room
Disturbing
isn't
in
a
a
happy
different way.
time, but it's
Well made.
Yeah, it's very well made.
Yes. So yeah, Emma Donoghue is Irish, but she is also she also shares citizenship in Canada, where she lives now. So
Mm.
okay. Question 3. Cecilia Ahern is an award-winning novelist and producer, as well as the daughter of the former Taoiseach Bertie Ahern. Which 2 of Cecilia Ahern's 16 novels have been adapted to movies?
Wow.
Oh, okay. Cecilia Hearn.
Huh.
He does that once a show. It's like, why?
2 novels
Out of 16.
out of
1/8
16.
of her catalog are movies.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in too.
All right, I am also locked in.
Okay. Andy, I would love to hear what you have to say.
I believe you're looking for Ted and Ted 2, which means we have 14 more Teds.
In the Ted series.
Possibly.
Love that teddy bear.
Okay. Davo.
Winter Soldier and Ant-Man.
Again, not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think Ireland needs more involvement in the MCU. That's what we're saying.
And Kel.
Well, since they're not going to take it seriously, it's clearly analyze this and analyze that.
Oh, yeah.
The job of a chimney sweep comes with a great deal
Well,
of
that came as a
responsibility.
surprise.
I'm glad I was sitting down.
So she wrote P.S. I Love You and Where Rainbows End. And Where
P.S.
Rainbows
I Love
End.
You is a Lennon McCartney song, not some lady's novel.
And the Beatles reference is in
There you go.
category 4.
And I'm done here. Take care, everybody. I'm out of here.
So whether
Well, I think that Hilary Swank won an award for P.S. I Love You, but I'm not
Did she?
positive.
Huh.
Maybe. Or maybe not. But she was definitely in it. And Gerard
yes,
Butler.
Gerard
And
Butler.
Yeah. And then Where Rainbows End was called something else. I think it's like Letters from Rosie or Letters to Rosie or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, so question 4. What is the name of the author of the autobiography My Left Foot?
It's not Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's what's the last
Yes.
name?
It's
David, he
Daniel
was just
Day-Lewis,
the
right?
actor that portrayed the general.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And then I have a bonus.
Is the bonus who played him?
Who played
'Cause I
him?
know-
Please, I'm gonna write
Well,
that
but
down.
I thought about that. I thought that might be too easy.
I can't think of the last name, but it's
That's where I was, Kels, when I saw that. I'm like, I know the first name.
that jumps out at you, but I cannot.
I think we'd be okay with giving half credit for the first name in this case.
Well, I'm gonna lock
Yeah.
in then.
I'm locked in.
Well, crap. I don't know either name.
My left foot.
What was the sitcom intro for My Left Foot, man?
That's the
It's
question.
my left foot. I paint a picture. It's my left foot.
Careful now, because there's still a bonus question.
It's still a bonus.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm going to lock in with garbage.
Okay, what hot garbage do you have for us?
Larry.
Could not be
Okay.
more wrong.
Andy
Christy.
and Kelly.
Yeah, I couldn't be more wrong. Holy
Christy.
crap. What?
That's right. Christy Brown.
Christy
That's what.
Brown.
Oh, Brown. That's why I remembered it. It's absurd.
The bonus is, what was he famous for?
I paint a picture.
Locked in.
Everybody, thank you.
You're very
Davo,
welcome.
you're the best player on our team.
Thanks for
But wait, Kels,
helping.
you're not playing teams.
Oh.
Just open.
Dang it.
Oh,
Well, if you
man.
hadn't started my sitcom theme, I wouldn't have given you points.
So I assume everybody got that one right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably assume correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy, what did you put down?
Painter.
No, I paint a picture. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He was a painter who was famous for painting with his left foot.
How many points was that bonus worth? Is it 2 points?
Mhm.
Thanks, Dad.
Books always The literature category always kicks me in the shins and steals my lunch money. Always.
At the end of round 4, Davo has 64, and Kels and Andy are still tied at 83. They've been tied since round 2.
I'm afraid that Andy might pull ahead in this category,
Is
which
it
is
music?
music.
Yes. How dare you?
But I don't know. I tried to make them broad, so hopefully you guys will all get these.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you down.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So, question 1. Bob Geldof created, together with Midge-Ure, the benefit concert Live Aid, as well as extensive campaigning and charitable fundraising for the concert and the African Relief Fund in the 1980s. What is the name of the rock band from which he gained his fame?
Locked in.
See, now, when you said Bob Geldof, I immediately went to that time we were talking about cult of personality. And Andy thought that at the end, when Andy, at the end when he said, "I'm the cult of,"
I'm not
Andy
Bob
thought he was saying,
Geldof.
"I'm Bob Geldof."
I'm Bob Geldof. I'm Bob Geldof. I'm locked in.
It's a statement, man.
I'm gonna rate guy this one. I have no idea.
Okay. So, Andy
I went with Boomtown Rats.
and Davo
Boomtown Rats.
and Kels.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
It is indeed the Boomtown Rats.
All right.
Okay. So, question 2. Rock band U2 have won more Grammys than any other band in history. Which of their albums won them their first Grammy?
Locked in.
Oh my goodness.
Their first ever Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
You know it. I know
got-
you know it.
I got 2 that are bouncing around. I'm going to go with the most obvious one.
I know maybe 3 or 4 U2 albums.
Okay, I'm locked in with a parenthetical.
I'm like that.
Okay, everybody locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, which one did you go with, Kels?
Joshua Tree.
Okay, Davo?
I was thinking The Unforgettable Fire, but I went with Joshua Tree.
And Andy?
The Unforgettable Fire.
No.
Nope, Joshua Tree.
Oh,
Yes!
Yay!
I caught back up. Let's go.
Okay, so number 3. John and Edward Grimes are twins who appeared in the 6th season of the show The X Factor.
Oh,
Despite
I'm
losing,
so happy you
their
gave
popularity
this.
skyrocketed and they became quite famous during the noughties, going so far as to represent Ireland at Eurovision in 2011 and 2012. What is their collective stage name?
I am so happy that you asked this question.
I was trying to get out of the 80s.
Well, I'm locked in.
no
This is
idea.
This is fantastic.
I don't know.
And they were loud, and they were crazy, and they were blonde, and yeah.
I'm locked in.
Most people hated them.
Yes, that is notable. They are detested.
I'm locked in with the
But for
guess.
some reason, they still got really famous.
Irish twins, music, loud, blonde.
He's at the 30.
I got nothing. I don't have locked in.
What did you come up with then?
I'm going with the Jonas Brothers. Why not?
How dare you?
And Kels, what did you get?
The Parent Trap.
And Davo, tell him what it is.
It's Jedward.
Still don't
Very
know.
good.
Still don't know.
I've never heard of
John
this.
and Edward. Jedward. Hello.
Yeah,
It's
they
clear
were
as
Wow,
day.
that's dumb.
huge
That is
for
so
like
dumb.
5 minutes, and they made a whole bunch of money, and everybody hated them, and then they were gone. Ready for question 4?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yep.
Okay. Which group recently became the first Irish band to hit 1 billion views on YouTube? And I have an easy mode if you need it.
I didn't know Baby Shark was Irish.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It actually is. No, I have no idea.
I'll take it easy mode.
Yeah, me too.
I'll take easy mode.
Okay. It happened after their lead singer died.
Oh,
Oh, locked in.
That was gonna make it
locked
easy.
in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay. So, Andy, what did you get?
What was the question? Oh, now I remember. I'm sorry. I remember. I'm sorry. Yes, it's the cranberries.
Okay. Kels, what did you get?
I said the Dropkick Murphys.
Nice.
I love the Dropkick Murphys.
Me too. They're not really Irish, though.
They're not Irish, but that's
They're
cool.
Irish Americans.
Oh,
Irish
okay.
American. They're from
Well, I
Boston.
wouldn't
They're from
expect you to
Boston.
get it right.
Shipping up from Boston. Whoa.
And
Find my
Davo.
wooden leg. I said the cranberries.
It is the cranberries.
Ah,
All right. At the end of round 5, we don't have a tie anymore.
no, we don't.
Kels has 93, Andy 98, and Davo 99.
Wow, Davo with the.
And look at that.
Don't
You
call
went
it a
all the way through the
comeback.
music category.
I've been here for years.
Okay, so the next category is history.
Yay! D&D history.
Okay, so question 1. In County Meath on the River Boyne, there is a Neolithic passage tomb called Newgrange. This structure is older than both Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids and is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So for 2 points apiece, what do the letters in UNESCO stand for?
The Andy scoff is funny to me.
Wow.
It was real subtle, but it snuck in there.
All right, I'm locked in. I think I'm just going to try to logic my way through that one, which is not my strong
That's what I'm
suit.
trying to do as well.
It's probably pretty intuitive, really, if you logic into it.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Davo?
I said the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
And Kels?
I actually have the exact same thing. United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
And Andy?
That's what I came up with as well. United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
Very good. I knew you
That's
guys
it.
knew it.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
I
I'm
just
smart and
Pretty-
stuff.
piece it together.
pretty intuitive.
I'll take it.
Okay. Question 2. In 795 AD, Vikings began to raid Ireland. This marked the end of the Golden Age of Ireland, which was when St. Patrick was active, and began the medieval period. By 841 AD, the Vikings were not content with simply raiding and began to create settlements, many of which are still standing today. Name any one of the 5 major Irish cities still standing today that were founded by the Vikings. So I only want one of the 5.
Locked in.
I don't know.
I've just got to guess.
I'm just going to guess as well.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about like it's going to come to me.
Okay, so Andy, what did you guess?
It's going to raid your
I'm
brain.
just going with what I did at the start of the game. I'm going with Dublin.
Okay, Davo
When in doubt, go with Dublin.
and Kels.
I'm gonna feel real stupid if Dublin is one of them. I said Kilkenny.
Oh, that's a better name, though. It sounds Viking-esque.
That's kind of why I went with
says
it.
kill in it.
Yeah.
So the 5 that I have are Dublin, Cork, Waterford, Wexford, or Limerick.
Man.
When in doubt, Kells.
When in doubt,
go with Dublin.
Okay, so question 3. How many years did the Great Famine last?
Oh.
Got a range?
Oh, wow. We're
You can
talking
say
about
no.
the potato blight? That's the famine?
And then I have a trivia nugget for whenever you guys have answered.
Tater tot, as it were.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to lock in.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I hope there's a range.
I'll do 2 points off for every year that you're off.
Okay. Might have a shot, might not. Who knows?
Okay, Davo?
I said 15 years.
Andy?
Don't laugh when I give an answer,
it was
Allie. That's not
50.
nice.
I'm just thinking that's a really long time.
Great.
Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, I went with 50.
50?
Yeah. In hindsight,
That's a
I probably
longer
should have thought
time.
Yeah, it is.
Don't you laugh at him, Allie.
I think they are.
Sorry.
Man.
And Kels.
I don't feel as bad about mine anymore. I have 10.
Are you an experiment in artificial stupidity?
Yeah.
How long was it?
4 years.
4 years. Oh,
Which is
long
part
enough.
of the reason why it was so devastating. So that was part of my nugget. So in that 4 years, it caused a reduction of Ireland's population by 25% due to death and mass immigration away from the country. So that's part of the reason why it was such a big deal, because it was only 4 years and it killed 25%, or 25% of the population was gone.
Just imagine if it had
Wow.
lasted 50 years.
Right.
Wow.
So it was from 1845 to 1849.
I knew when it started. I just didn't know how long it was. Fiddlesticks.
Good guesses, though. Good guesses.
You're so kind.
I'm trying to be. Okay. Question 4. Signed in December of 1921, what did the Anglo-Irish Treaty establish? And I
Locked
have
in.
an easy mode.
Okay. I'm gonna. This is complicated, I think.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Kels.
I said it established the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland.
Okay. Davo?
I said the same thing. The border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland.
And Andy.
I said it established Ireland as free from England. A free state.
So one of you guys got it. Andy's right.
wonder
It
who.
established Ireland as a country.
Oh,
We were a
Good job,
little
So-
Andy.
too far ahead, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
I
in
suppose
a way, you're sort of
technically
right.
no.
In a way, you're right, but it's like
Yeah.
calling.
Because 5 of the counties didn't take part in the treaty, and so by definition, they were still part
That
of
created
the
the
UK.
border, yeah. So yeah, I suppose technically, no, you're not wrong.
I'll give you half points for that because
Okay,
Yeah.
take
you
half
got the
points.
gist of it, even though that's
Yeah.
not specifically what it set out to do.
Right.
It's kind of a byproduct.
All right. So at the end of round 6, our scores are Kells with 110, Davo 126, and Andy 130.
Oh man.
Okay, so are you guys ready for the final question?
Ooh.
I'm worried,
Yeah,
but
I
ready.
just hope it's
I'm
not
worried.
named the 10 largest cities because I know like 4 cities.
Nope. I didn't do that.
Okay.
I was trying to be a bit easier on you guys. Okay, so name any 10 of the 21 presidents of the United States who have proven Irish ancestry.
Ooh.
10 of the. Okay. After these messages, we'll be right back.
When you're done here, why don't you head on over to the Misinformation Trivia Podcast? It is a show for ladies and gents who love cool trivia and sticking it to annoying teams at pub quiz. Lauren and Julia are your hosts. They are very, very funny, very, very cool. Give it a try.
And now, back to the show.
Not as much.
I got one.
Yeah, probably the same person.
Yeah.
Everybody has the first
One
one.
for definite sure.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be shot in the dark on most of these.
Yeah, for me too.
Well, but you've got 21 to choose from. That's not too
Yeah. Andy, what do you teach?
I teach American history.
Right.
Yeah.
And are presidents important? Are American
That's
presidents
true.
important to history?
Kinda.
They're important to American history, at least.
That's all Andy cares about. He's AP US history,
Right.
not AP Irish history.
No. We got 5.
Okay.
Oh. Now I have 6.
Oh,
Andy figuring out how numbers work. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Now I'm running out of. I'm really running on empty.
I don't think it's that one or that one. I don't think. No. I'll put him down.
Hey, you
I'm
never
like,
know.
What?
You never know.
I'm
You got 21 of them.
tempted.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
I just need one more. All right. I have my 10.
I'm guessing at this point.
I guess the whole way.
At this point?
After the first 2, I think I was just
have
naming
10.
folks.
I have 10, but the last 4 are total guesses.
You did better than me.
Okay. So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I go ahead and read. Okay. So, the list I have is Andrew Jackson,
Yay.
Got
James
it.
Polk,
No.
Got it.
James Buchanan,
No.
Got it.
Got it.
Andrew Johnson,
Nope.
Ulysses Grant,
I should have known.
Nope.
Nope.
Chester A. Arthur.
Good old
No.
Chester.
Yeah,
Nope.
go
I
Chester.
thought of that.
Grover Cleveland,
Grover.
No.
That's so bad.
Benjamin Harrison,
Oh,
William
You're just
McKinley.
making this up. He wasn't
McKinley?
president.
I got
McKinley, I
I'm
got.
not.
I got McKinley. Benjamin Harrison, he broke up on
I know.
Grover Cleveland's reign.
He did. He was a street breaker. Combo breaker.
Nice.
Where was I? William McKinley, Theodore
Got it.
Roosevelt,
Yay.
William Taft,
No.
No.
Woodrow Wilson,
Yay.
Yes.
Oh.
Warren Harding,
Got him.
No.
No.
JFK.
Yep.
Yay.
I would hope that you guys got that one anyway.
That's the first one I wrote down.
First one.
Richard Nixon,
Got him.
Oh, what are my
Last one.
guesses?
Jimmy Carter,
Yay.
Would not have gotten that in a million years.
Ronald Reagan,
Got Reagan.
Got it.
both of the Bushes,
Huh.
No,
Didn't know that.
did not know.
No.
Barack Obama,
Yay.
and
Oh, I
Joe
forgot about
Biden.
that.
Yay.
Biden.
Joe
Oh,
Biden.
I forgot about the current guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Ooh, I didn't do as badly as
well,
I
I
thought
didn't
I
do
was
as
going to.
terribly as I thought I might, but not enough to win.
Well, how many did you get, Kels?
I got 7.
7, that gets you to 180. You're currently in the lead. Devo.
I got 7.
7 gets you to 196. Andy, how many did you get?
I got 7.
Oh, come on.
Man. Finish
You
third.
beat Devo by 4 points.
Oh. Congratulations,
Good job, guys.
Andy.
Thank you.
Good job. Beat me by 4 points. That's 2 bonuses, not even a full question.
Right.
That's delightful.
That is a photo finish.
And it's because you read books, basically.
Turns
And I
out.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. So, Allie, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I had fun.
So, little inside nugget, inside edition on the show here. We tried this once before, a while back, having Allie on the show, and due to some technical issues, we lost an entire episode, and we were very, very disappointed. And I'm glad we were able to make it up to both you and the listeners to get to hear all about this cool Irish trivia.
Me too. I'm glad that we got to do it again.
So, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is your MC, Davo, with Kells.
Don't rush to judgment. Put it on the long finger.
Allie.
So I have a little quote. There's always time for a nice cup of tea. Sure, didn't the Lord himself pause for a nice cup of tea before giving himself up for the world? That's from Mrs. Doyle of the very famous Father Ted. Which
Nice.
definitely is Ireland in a nutshell.
I've watched a few episodes of Father Ted. It is hilarious.
So funny. Everyone should watch Father Ted.
Andy.
So, Slán, Ladle Brainers.
So long, ladle brainers. You're magically delicious.
Wow.
And Neil.
So to play us out, here's a classic Irish folk song.
As I was a-going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and I then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver for he were a bold deceiver. Mushe ring de maidu de maida. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
Adam never fails to impress.
I wish Lyric Bot could have done it like James Hetfield with whiskey in a jar. Signing off. Oh, that is so good.
Oh, man.
Greetings. This is the Brain Ladle Lyric Bot 5000. You can reach us on Twitter at LadleBrain, on Facebook at Brain Ladle Productions, or on our website at brainladletrivia.com. You can join us on Patreon where a $10 donation will get you a show invite. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay,
I
so
thought Madness was British. Are they Irish?
Madness is British.
well, it's here as well.
Okay.
Well, I was referring to the band.
Madness.
Never mind. Obscure.
The band, you know, the band that was popular before we were all born. Yeah.
Welcome to the house of fun. Now I've come of age. Come on, it's a great song.
Our house in the middle of our street.
Yep.
We like to entertain the kids. Go on.
There you go. Hello, Pooch.
Do you want to do the kicky thing?
Yeah, usually we ask for their answers first.
Kicky thing.
Huh?
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.